secure my bus.
Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. We didn't finish up yesterday. I thought he was jumping all over the place with his calls, and I was right, because I thought he finished up, but then he started tweeting more, and so he was just jumping. I know what he was doing. He was looking at the larger files and ignoring some of the older files. That's what I used to do too. Okay, let's get going. We're still on August 8th.
1705 5th and Burnside.
1705, how can I help you?
Can we get a checkup on a lady right across the street from the 5th and Cooch Max stop? There's a lady laying in a really unnatural position. Her eyes are like rolled up into her head, and she doesn't look like she's doing too well.
Have you secured the bus and gotten out and walked over to see if she's okay, if she needs medical, or if she's conscious?
I did not want to stop in front of the Max. I will secure my bus and go back and take a look and see.
I really don't understand why they want the drivers to check. The drivers report it in. I mean, they should have the supervisors or those guys in blue. They got all these other different people out there check on that, or the police. I mean, the drivers are driving a bus. They're reporting it. Why should they check on it? Doesn't seem right. Don't call it in. I'm sorry to say that. You know, it's terrible, but that's the declining empire. They're lying everywhere, okay? They're everywhere. When you go into a city, you're going to see dispossessed everywhere.
If she's okay. If she isn't okay, I will come back and I will send a medical.
Perfect.
All right, well, whatever, man. I don't know why they... And here comes the torture. Here we go.
7515 at Chavez and Kelly northbound.
7515, did you get those doors working?
Yeah, that's a negative. They are just not cooperating today.
Okay, have you tried the battery reset yet?
Well, I certainly can do that up my next way over in Pier Park.
All right, copy that. Wonderful news. And just, yeah, while you're on your layover, the longer it's off, the better. And when you go to start it back up, wait for it to boot up before you try to push the start button.
Sure thing. I'll let you know how that plays out.
Perfect. I'll look for your message, and we'll be clear. 12:39.
Yeah, the stock market's going up, and people are lying in the streets. And I don't know what's the matter with the public. They're fucking disconnected or something. I mean, people still cheering Trump, and they actually think that Biden is going to help us. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. Look, I've already given up on the society. There's no hope. Okay. And they tell me I'm crazy, okay? The TRIMET people will say, well, that guy Al, he's nuts, that blogger guy. They don't know who I am over there anymore. But, they see me taking these ridiculous positions. He's crazy. They always thought that, okay? Always.
5270.
Mike! Hey! Yeah! Mr. Radio himself.
Layover at West Union Road, northbound.
Hello, 5270. I got your sleeper check.
Well, I finally got his attention, but he just went back to sleep. I don't know if he's passed out or what's going on. He got on at Beaverton, and he's not responding.
Okay. But you did say that he kind of stirred a little bit when you tried to talk to him, but he went back to sleep. Would you be okay with returning back to BTC with him? And if we can't get him off there, we'll then help remove him.
Okay, I will let him ride. I just want to make sure that if he falls over or something, it isn't my problem.
Right.
I copy. It's not a recording.
Right. That's smart, man. I mean, yeah. Exactly. 3311, I asked her to put on a mask yesterday. She tried to reach around my barrier yesterday, and she's back, and let's get keyed up here. I'm not keyed up. I just started. I'm running late as usual.
Hello, 3311. How can I help you? Hey, I had a Loud&Verbal yesterday. I asked her to put a mask on yesterday. She got very emphatic, I guess you could say. She was reaching around my barrier, etc., etc. She got on again today, and she's continuing with the same thing. Should I just keep you posted if she tries to reach around my barrier again, or what would you like me to do? I guess I just don't feel very comfortable because she's highly argumentative. Did you say the same things to her today that you said yesterday? Oh, I just reminded, I didn't realize it was her, and then she started asking if I was the same driver. I mean, she threw this whole bit yesterday. I guess it is the same person, but yeah, she had a total meltdown yesterday and was like trying to reach around the barrier and listen to the phone call. It was very uncomfortable. And I just don't want to deal with it again today.
I don't blame you, so open your mouth.
I understand. Is she sitting down or is she standing up by you? She came to the ADA area, so...
Hey.
Well, if you don't feel comfortable operating with her on there, you can tie it up and we can send a supervisor. Or I can, you gave me a heads up that she's on there, and you can, proceed on and see if a problem occurs. It's whatever makes you feel more comfortable. How much would it take to get a supervisor? I mean, I usually have her in the 35, and she becomes belligerent about masks. She throws them off. But yesterday was totally bizarre.
The mask, forget it. It doesn't work. Haven't you figured that out? It's not enforceable. Don't even bother with it anymore.
How long would it take to get a supervisor? I'm not sure. I'd have to find out where they are located at the time. Would you be able to find out for me?
Oh, God. Just drive, man. Jesus. Meanwhile, they're going fucking nuts in Chicago.
Not the baby cars.
That's it, man. The collapse of America. Of course, you have the kill them all. Kill them all, kill them all. They're all looters, they're all. No, they don't understand. They can't think outside. Why is this actually happening? Why is this? They can't think outside of their little box of they're all Marxist looters. Bums should be in prison. I mean, yeah, people are going to steal everything. I mean, well, cops shot him, and I mean, don't get it. I don't know. It's just so sad to watch the society collapsing, and then we have that idiot in the presidency who's not helping at all. He'll get up there and start telling the police to kill them. I mean, oh my God, we're living in a Fellini movie. It's like, when is it? This civilization is on the brink of collapse. Do you understand that? 7502, bicycles locked to the bus pole. Just drive, dude. Exactly. Fuck, what do you care? Jesus.
Hi, this is 7502. I'm at Pier Park. I don't know if anybody's told you or not, but there's a couple of bicycles that are padlocked to the bus stop pole, the actual standard there at Lombard and Baltimore. And that's the one, I think, they call it going north. So anyway, the one headed toward Pier Park. And I attempted to, I needed to use the ramp there, so I had to move forward a little bit to get to a spot where I can get the ramp out. So anyway, just giving you that information.
It's blocking, so man, I guess that's something.
All right, I copy. Lombard and Baltimore. And are those private bikes or are those rental bikes?
I think they're private bikes. One of them, if I remember correctly.
But you did get your wheelchair loaded, so it really wasn't. It's not like you couldn't do it. You just had to move up a bit. Okay, scan. Mike number 2, Mikey.
5270 eastbound Farmington at Murray.
5270?
5270.
Mikey.
Ticket the sleeper still on your bus?
You take it correctly, and
Mikey,
the person
baby.
hasn't moved at all on the entire ride, so I'm actually a little bit concerned.
Okay, I copy. Well, you said he stirred before. You know, some people sleep really hard, so I'm going to see how close the supervisor is, have him start heading that way, and when you get there, you know, you can try to get him to stir.
I will do that once I get in there, but if I have the same luck I had before, I don't think it's going to be very good.
I copy. Well, if you get there and you feel like they're having a medical emergency, you know, let me know that. And
Oh, Mikey, you just like to talk. Okay, 5269, no relief.
5269, Lady Sisson Walker.
Sucks, no relief. Sucks.
5269. Nobody hanging out at Willow Creek for you?
No, so I called Marlowe, and they said do it until I get back to Willow Creek again, and they'll have somebody for me.
All right, I copy. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Sucks. Sucks. Doopy.
9105-112 at Sandy.
We just had a line 15 call in, and the stop at Morrison and 34th inbound. They said there's someone there, like, that has a bunch of art stuff set up.
Art?
And it's blocking the stop.
Okay, you're cutting out, but I got something blocking the stop at 34th and Belmont.
Someone is doing some kind of art project there.
Well,
I don't know on what, but she said they have all their stuff
so what?
spread out at the bus stop.
Art.
So it's not safe for a passenger to be able to load or get off there.
What? Art?
Okay, and is that East?
Yeah, I'm sure that's ridiculous. Okay, 4492, soap dispenser came off the wall.
4402 PCC layover. I didn't know if anybody had reported that the women's restroom at the Barber Transit Center, the soap dispenser has come off the wall and is empty.
Okay. Soap dispenser off the wall and it's empty. I will call that in.
Somebody probably tore it down. 1507, operator ill, can't drive. Doesn't sound good at all. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you want an ambulance, I'm absolutely happy to send one your direction. Can you tell me how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 56. 57, excuse me. 57. Yeah, you know, it's not an emergency, I don't think. I don't feel as if my life is threatened. But the headache is just so crushing, and I've been dealing with this, as I said, the last few days. And I have seen the doctor about it, but it improved, but it's come back again with the stress of driving.
Yeah, it's the job. Okay, it's exactly what it is. Yes, the job stress will lead to migraine.
I don't know.
That's why I never went full time. See, I was smart. I knew, how do I survive this job? Oh, I got an idea. Stay part-time, dude. And I made 15 years. And I made 15 years while battling the management. So it was good because I had all that time on my hands to mess with them because I wasn't fucking working.
Let's see if we get it here. And I hate to do it, but I don't think it's in our best interest to let me continue driving today. As far as an ambulance...
No, you don't need to make excuses. You just tell them you're going on. Just, you know, you got to stop worrying about the company. The company isn't prepared to fill your route because the company doesn't think it's important enough to have enough operators. That's not on you, man. Okay, you can't do anything about that.
Either that or a lift. Either way, I get to the doctor. I suppose I could save money with a lift. But that would be quicker. Okay, well, I just wanted to let you guys know as soon as I decided I just got sick in my stomach as well because the headache's so bad. And that's just the final straw. As far as ambulance, yes, please. If you could send an ambulance, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay, when you said you got sick to your stomach, did you actually vomit?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so something else is going on.
Okay, and not to sound indelicate, I am definitely more concerned about you. But was it on the bus, off the bus? Is the bus no longer serviceable?
No, it was at the McDonald's here at the layover. And it wasn't a lot, but it definitely involved gagging and dry heave, and then just a little bit of...
She's out of there!
Stickiness came out. There's nothing on the bus, no throw up on the bus.
Oh, it's not COVID-19.
Okay, we're getting supervisor, medical headed your way.
Yeah, it's painful though. Listen to them. Doop-a-doop-boop.
9105.
I have my last bus stop closure.
Yeah, copy, I'm ready.
Okay, this will be on...
That's nice, Deters. Okay, 9106. The large gathering around the former elk statue.
9106. 9106.
We were chatting about that on the Twitter last night. I mean, how awful it was to drive around. I hated that fucking statue. The first 5 years of my career there, I had to do all these horrible routes that went downtown. And some of them went down that road. I don't know, what is that road, man? Who knows? But you had to get around that fucking thing, and it wasn't that easy to do. I mean, you had to time it exactly right to get around that stupid statue without hitting it with your fucking wheels.
Well, I have a large gathering around the elk statue.
Elk is gone.
They are not protesters, but they are taking pictures. You want to put the line 2, line, 10 doesn't go on, and the 14
They're not protesters.
On their hard copy readout. Line 6 can go, it can do, can be regular.
1236, Biff Buzz.
1236 Tiger Trans Center.
1236, go ahead.
Hey, had a customer urinate on one of my seats. It's on the seat and it's on the ground as well.
Well, you're out of service. Let's get you headed back to the garage for a clean bus, and I'll see what I can do to get you filled.
It sounds good to me, thank you. I'll head back to Pal Garage. Thank you very much.
2067, the ditch is in action.
This is 2076. On the intersection of West Burnside and Northwest 20th Place, we've got a Caucasian male. He's fallen down in the middle of the street, and he is unresponsive. Traffic's just kind of moving around to the present.
All right. Do we have any description on the person, and are they moving at all?
No movement. That's a white male, probably about 5'10", 5'11", before he fell down. Curly blonde hair, just laying motionless in the lane.
Okay, how old would you say they are?
One more time, I'm sorry.
How old would you say that they are?
Looks to be like 30s, 40s.
Okay, copy that. All right, and I just want to double check you're westbound on Burnside at 20th Place?
That is correct, dispatch.
Okay, I'm going to call for medical form. Go ahead and say where you are. Are they in front of your bus?
No, they're in the eastbound lanes.
Eastbound lanes. Okay. All right. I'll get that called in and just stick around so that I can get more information if I get it for 911. And I'll be right back.
The disposed or disposable. And another one. Jesus.
And what? 1509.
1509, go ahead.
Yeah, I think somebody else already called, but just letting you know that there's a guy apparently taking a nap in the middle of West Burnside and blocking the road.
Affirmative, 911 is on route. Are you blocked?
Oh, God. And this was a good article, prospect.org. This is about bus drivers and, the American Prospect. Okay, and the reason why this caught my eye, of course, because TRIMET was in this great article. Bus drivers who endure some of the greatest daily stresses were told point blank in New York not to wear masks since they were not part of the uniform. That is true, and it's fucking criminal, and people died, okay, because of this. This is important for transit people, professionals that are operating to understand. Your leaders, and I use that term with the greatest of disrespect, don't fucking care about you, and they will kill you. And here's the next quote. Despite the absence of masks, gloves, and hand sanitizer for bus drivers in Portland, Oregon, officials at TRIMET, Metro Portland Transit Agency, ordered one ingenious operator to take down a clear dollar store shower curtain he had rigged up himself. We have that. We know who that is. That was right here, one of our friends. And that was proof how fucking miserable your management really is. They would rather he take a chance and die than to allow him to have that. This is not to be taken lightly, okay? And then if you go down, across the country, management failures took 200 transit workers died. And that is a goddamn crime, okay? That's a crime, and it's goddamn failure of management, and it's a crime. That's a criminal, murderous crime. And nothing will happen because we're living in the land of the free, where the fucking elites get to kill you without any kind of repercussions. And so wake up to it, because it's the truth. Okay, here we go. 54-2. Here's a good one. I put this on the blog yesterday, but this guy threw chicken at another passenger, and then it blew up.
Hello, 5467 inbound. We have a passenger on the back of the bus that has a container of chicken that he threw at another passenger, and I asked him to exit the vehicle, and he refuses to. He's currently at the back of the bus right now.
Chicken.
Okay, that came at me quite quickly. Did you say he threw chicken at another passenger?
Yes, they're both on the bus right now, and the person that threw the chicken is in the back of the bus right now, yelling.
All right, I mean, that is a minor assault, so let's send police. Can I get a description?
Probably Hispanic.
Really, throwing chicken is an assault? Come on, man, let's get serious. An assault is an assault where you actually hurt somebody.
Male beard, beige, long sleeve sweatshirt. He's getting louder, so it's quicker the better.
And about how old?
Probably late 20s, mid 30s.
Okay, just stay tight up there with your doors open, please.
10-4.
Yep, I agree with Tom. He's got some great little insights. This guy. Here's some interesting people on the Twitter. Unfortunately, I'm in my little bubble of the TriMet world, and so I don't get a chance to really look around at everybody else's great feeds. Occasionally, I'll get sick of this, and I'll start looking at all the other great stuff. But that stuff really depresses me, you know. Part 2.
9108.
9108, Willow Creek Transit Center.
Calling let you know 5467 is tied up at Capitol Highway, and Bertha, passenger, threw chicken at another passenger, and he's loud and verbal. My partner is calling police.
Okay, I doubt I'll get there, but I'll start heading that way.
I copy. Thank you. And 1747.
It's really a great article here. Look at this. This is really, they talk about TriMet a lot in this article. As a failed model, by the way. Even, you know, they have their propaganda machine pumping it up, but, you know, we know the truth. 54, he came up and punched me in the face and spit on me.
Yeah, he came up to me, pushed me in the face, and spit on me. He's outside my bus right now, so that's with the police, and he's kicking the bus right now.
I copy. Is he walking away?
He's right outside getting his stuff.
I copy. Police are en route. Just hang tight there. You might want to close the doors if he's off.
That work.
And can I get a full clothing description, please?
Brown sweater, he's got...
We don't need to hear that. Okay. Part 2. Oh, this is your supervisor.
9108.
9108. Go ahead.
The person that threw the chicken just assaulted the operator, pushed him in his face, and spat at him.
My luck. Please will get there soon. I'm still en route.
That's Wayne. I used to like Wayne. I liked him. 5467, another part 4.
Please up there. So I got the brown sweatshirt, dark pants, orange shopping bag. Was there anything else?
Beard, scraggly looking, and he's walking towards the back of the Einstein Sports Wagon right now. And he got spit on too. I copy.
Somebody else got spit on? Who got spit
in your eye, it's near your mouth, anywhere around there.
Say that again?
When he spat on you, where did it land? Did it get anywhere near your eyes or mouth?
Towards my chest.
You're safe.
I copy. Did you want medical as well?
I don't know.
I mean, typically we don't unless it gets near...
I never ever had anything like that happen to me. That's really something, man. 8739, disoriented gentleman, and he's lost.
8739, I got your priority. What's going on?
Still on.
I have a gentleman that just got on the bus, and he's disoriented. He said he came from the VA yesterday, and he's staying at a Best hotel, but he doesn't know where it is.
Just
is there any way to get somebody to help him out of here?
We thank you for your service. Now go die in a ditch.
Lost.
I copy. Is he simply lost and confused, or is this a medical emergency of any kind?
Just confused. He said the VA sent him to a motel or hotel yesterday, and he took a bus out of here, and he's disoriented. He doesn't know where he's at. Didn't know where he'd come from.
Okay, and he has no information whatsoever that we can go by to try to help him?
He has a room card on it, dispatch, but I don't see a phone number.
Does the room card have the name of the establishment? Okay, well, I can send police teams to try to help.
See, they need to have a group of responders who are not police who can help the dispossessed. But this is America, so we don't do that. We put all the money into the police, and then we make the police handle everything. We turn everything into a criminal incident. 7504, missed the turn.
04, go ahead.
I missed my turn back there. Can I get a reroute to get the 45th and Hardy?
Unfortunately, not really. At this point, the best that you can do is go down to 45th and Harney on the southbound side. Make sure that you stop towards the back of the zone. Go ahead and take your layover there, and then get over into the turn lane to make a left on Harney, and we'll go
Loud&Verbal 2130. She threw the trash can. It's just fun and fun and fun.
2138, sitting at the Park Rose Transit Center, waiting to begin my outbound trip to Gresham Transit Center. We've got a Loud&Verbal crazy person who is not on my bus. She's waiting for the 12, but she's so far tossed all of the trash out of one of the trash cans. Then she tossed the trash can and is just generally being disruptive. She's wearing a dark blue plaid wool shirt and a blue mask and black pants. African-American lady with very short hair.
Okay, copy. All right. We'll get somebody out over there to have a word with her.
Give the Port 12 operator a...
Listen to this. Listen to this. Where Portland officials called the shower curtain a violation, Dallas bus drivers got the go-ahead to use plastic sheet. Wow. What is the matter with the TRIMET people? They are some of the most disconnected executives in the fucking industry. You know, really. Oh my God. 2042 hand trucks.
2042 just left Beaverton Transit.
2042, go ahead.
Just a quick refresher. Are commercial metal hand trucks allowed on?
Yeah.
Commercial hand truck, so it's a two-wheel truck with vertically quite high, correct?
That would be correct.
You know, I might need to refresh myself. Let me double check.
How come you don't know that? Yeah, they're okay. There's no rule prohibiting them anyways. They keep them out of the aisle. I don't know why people can't. Oh, it's 92 out. Jesus. It's hot here again. We got another heat wave going on. Okay, 5772. Here we go with Loud&Verbal.
5772 headed to Hillsboro.
5772, I got your Loud&Verbal.
I have a customer who went ahead and was harassing other customers, trying to trip them in the aisles and stuff like that, but when he saw that I got on the phone with you, he just left the bus. So, no problem.
Copy. Can I get a description? I'll put a message down.
Yeah, he got off at Pacific and U, headed towards Hillsboro, and he's about 45 male.
Crazy out there. 7512 bat in the driver.
7512 facing south on Lombard at St. John.
7512, got your priority. What's up?
There is I believe it's a bat in the driver's area of this bus, and while I was operating the vehicle, it went flying out, like in front of me and stuff, and it's creating an unsafe driving environment.
Absolutely. Pull over, open all the doors and windows, and see if you can shoo him outside.
Actually, there are two bats, and they're currently flying back and forth across the bus. Yeah, trying to figure out how to get out, I guess.
Yep, open those doors, any of the windows. If you have any passengers on board, you know, maybe somebody's got a jacket where you can make kind of a wall-ish type barrier and just walk them forward. They won't fly at you because they don't want to hit anything that's moving.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to the passengers about trying to convince the bats to get off, and then I'll give you a 41 if it works out.
All right, maybe one of those brave passengers can hold that back door open for you. If they need to step off the bus to hold it from the outside, that would be okay too. And if not, then give me a call back. We'll see about getting a supervisor.
I used to see a lot of bats around here at Sunset. I don't see any anymore. They're all gone. And they're gone.
7512, Lombard in Baltimore.
7512, you get that eviction notice service set?
Yeah, I think that I might not have sent the what's it called, ready for service. But yeah, I got back moving because it looked like the bats are gone. I hope that's the case. But, you know, it's hard to tell.
All right, sounds great. Hopefully, if they're not, they will be soon. I would suggest leaving those windows open just in case.
Okay, thanks.
Here's the elk. That was an interesting story. Fuck that stat. See, I used to drive up here, and we had to get around that fucking thing, man. Why is it on the street? Why didn't they put it in the park? I mean, why would they put it there? Good riddance. Okay, we're done. So how long is it? Maybe I should just... Yeah, I'm going to stop here because they're yesterday's. All right, we'll be back later for today. Yeah. There's 2 days. Okay, we got it all mixed up. I'm behind. So that's the end of the day before yesterday's calls, and I'll be back later. I don't know. Maybe I should keep going. Yeah, I'll keep going. What time is it? Yeah, fuck it. I'll just keep going. All right. We'll just keep going. Now we'll stop.